Before we talk about what an application framework is, let's talk about our day-to-day lives as web application developers. There's a lot that we have to think about and keep in our heads as we're working on an application, regardless of whether or not we're working on a new feature or a defect. We have to think about things such as data access. How do I get a connection to my data store, and how do I ensure that it's cleaned up correctly? Then there's error handling. What's my app going to do if something goes wrong? We have to think about security. How am I going to ensure that only the right users can access this feature? Is my feature going to enable the disclosure of protected information? We have to think about our UI and our page layout too. What classes do I need to apply again to make this look like other pages within my app? There's also validation. What rules do I need to enforce client-side? How do I display validation errors? Do I use a summary or labels on each field? We have to think about our JavaScript and our CSS and how it will affect the rest of our application. Where does it need to go? Am I naming my classes correctly so that they won't clobber other styles? And somewhere in all of this noise, there's also the core of the feature that we're supposed to be working on. It's easy to lose sight of the feature when you have all these other concerns to distract you. But think about a well-designed application. In a well-designed application, a lot of these concerns are handled for you. In most systems, the choice of data access has already been made for you. You don't have to reinvent the wheel and in the process consider all the options every time you want to access the database. Instead, you simply reference a dependency and let the application's infrastructure do all the heavy lifting. That frees you up to focus more on the feature or fix the bug you're actually working on. Ideally, our application framework should handle as many of these uninteresting concerns as possible. And that brings us to the core of what an application framework really is.